What's going on, everybody? It's Justin Gazub, and this is Living and Moving to Seattle, Washington, and behind me is the Fremont Troll. So wanted to do a little tour today of Fremont and get started right here with the Troll. I've mentioned the Troll in other videos. It's right here under the Aurora Bridge, Aurora Avenue, Highway 99. There, let me get out of that harsh sun, see if we can focus in and check him out in all his glory there. He's clutching. I don't know if you can see that purple right there. I'll try to show you a little bit, but that is a Volkswagen Beetle, and that is a real Volkswagen Beetle with a real rubber tire and everything. So let's take a tour around Fremont and we'll get after it right now. All right, so we are just headed into Fremont. I just left the Troll. We're under the Aurora Bridge on Troll Avenue and waiting at the stoplight. Fremont's cool because it has a ton of waterfront, a lot of shops and restaurants, and it kind of feels 50-50 office spaces, shops, and restaurants to houses. So I want to show you around a little bit the waterfront and give you an idea of what it looks like down here. Part of what makes Fremont so cool is, you know, you've got this waterfront, you've got all these, you know, apartments and condos behind. There's some great condos right around the corner here. And you've got all these access points down into, we're walking out on a dock, public dock, out into Lake Union. You got the marina, you know, and if the contrast will allow, you even got these houseboats, right? So Fremont has a very, very cool vibe, and there's lots of different things that you can, you know, different places to live. And, you know, sometimes these houseboats, man, today is going off, like, just hold on. Theo Chocolate is like pumping out some serious chocolate. I'm not even close to Theo right now, and I guess I'm downwind. But man, oh man, does it smell like chocolate in Fremont today. So what I was gonna say is some of these houseboats come up on Airbnb or vacation by rental, vacation rentals by owner. Even there's a couple of slips here. The thing that's cool about houseboats is there's only a certain number of them, right? So Seattle, you can't just float in and decide you want to have a houseboat. You have to have a badge, so you have to have a unit that's already been approved, which changed, you know, that used to be anybody could do it, but now they have it set up so that only so many people can have a houseboat, which makes them more valuable and more fun. And you can see there's some great ones along. If you come out here, go paddle boarding or something, or put your kayak in. I mean, you can use this dock I'm standing at and jump into the water there and cruise along Lake Union and see all the different houseboats there. So it's pretty wild. Today is a beautiful blue sky day. Not sure it's going to come through on the camera, but just, it's January. It's like not quite mid-January. I am wearing, you know, a heavier jacket. It's about 50 degrees out, and yesterday was a complete monsoon. Today, beautiful blue skies, so we wanted to get out and do a little vlog tour. So this is kind of that area, that Lake Union. The cut runs that way. We'll head that way and check out some more of the waterfront, and then we'll get into the neighborhoods and show you a little bit of the neighborhoods. Okay, so right behind me there is the Fremont Bridge. That's a drawbridge, opens and closes, and the Fremont Cut goes right underneath that. And this, you know, this trail that we're on, we're actually super close. If I turn around, we've got a little bit better lighting, but we've got the Adobe campus is behind me. I think Tableau and Salesforce is just on the other side, on the other building there. And then across this, on the other side of the bridge is Google. So let's get a couple shots of this bridge so I can show you. It's pretty fun, and we'll keep poking around. Okay, so here's kind of a clear view. It looks like a straight river, but this is the cut. This is actually physically cut into separate, so we have a channel from the Ballard Locks, which are down there, into Lake Union. And so that's what this is. And there's a ton, like you can see the trail right there, a little bit behind me there. And so a lot of walking trail along the side, and then we have all those, you know, like say Google campus and everything. We're on that side of it now, so poke around a little bit. Okay, so the lighting is just so harsh. Gonna try to do a good job for you and show you around the downtown area. Been walking around 36th Street, and there's lots of shops on 36th. It's gonna go dark on you, but you can see it's kind of a busier thoroughfare, and that's always been kind of my gripe with Fremont, is a lot of the shops and restaurants are on one of the busier roads in the area. But there's a lot of great shops from the Triangle bar all the way down. I mean, there's a place, Mike's, I think it's the guitar bar down there that I got, get my guitar worked on when it needs something done. And Aslan just popped up down here. They opened a tap house down here, just right around the corner. I'll show you a little bit of that, trying to stay where we have some decent lighting here. And so that's a new spot that's opened up. The High Dive is a great music venue on 36 right here, so I want to show you that as well. And obviously want to go show you Stalin and the Rocket in town there. Let's keep walking around and maybe I can get some more shots for you to kind of show you the neighborhood a bit. So filming in the winter, man, these get some long deep shadows, but I am headed up from 36, and I want to give you an idea of kind of what the housing looks like right here close to 36 and kind of where the most people are trying to get to. And it's a lot of townhouses like this. One of the things that I noticed too is that you go uphill pretty fast, and so it starts to climb the hill away from the water really quickly. Let me show you a little bit of what I mean. Okay, so I just came up from 36. Behind me is 39th, and I'll show you the shot because we have gained a tremendous amount of elevation. There are no cross streets between 36th and 39th, so what you would think would be a few blocks, 3 blocks, just one long road. And you can kind of tell by the way that the cars are parked behind me there that this just goes uphill. When we get to 39th, there's kind of a bulkhead and it goes up even higher. I'll show you that because I want you to get an idea of, what the neighborhood looks like and what the, terrain, topographical terrain looks like. Because it's not all flat. It's nice and flat down by the shops, but you're gonna walk uphill home if that's what you're doing. Okay, so in other videos I talked about how on this street, 39th, right, there's really nowhere to go, and so I want to show you they're digging in to the embankment there to build probably an apartment building. Could be condos, but probably apartments, because this, like I said, you just go from the water, you start going uphill fast, and 39th right here is kind of like where it really starts to go up quickly. But there are some more houses up in there behind there, still considered in Fremont, and it gets over into B. Ballard really quickly. But just wanted to give you an idea of, this road's a thoroughfare. 39th comes right in. It's the easiest access to get to Highway 99. So when I think of Fremont and the neighborhoods, right, you got that downtown section along 36, that busy thoroughfare 39th. You've got Aurora running right down the middle. And then you've got a lot of townhouses down kind of close to that. But then you come up the hill a little bit. We're on 41st now. And just wanted to give you an idea of what the neighborhood, sun's gone down. It's getting twilighty. But I want to give you some of the idea of some of the different houses, because there's a lot of different houses and house styles in Fremont. So just want to show you around a little bit, show you what that looks like as we walk through here. You can kind of see a little cotton candy in the sky. But I'll take some shots, we're on 42nd. Take some shots of the houses and show you a little bit about what this looks like. So, in other videos I've talked about the hills, right? So we're in Fremont here. and it is just whoosh, down to the cut. And so that's why when it snows and we get ice and stuff, it's just not recommended that you go for a drive, because it's just, Seattle's just full of hills. And so you can kind of see that self-evident as we try to hoof around Fremont here. But I thought I'd try to point that out because, you know, I'm standing with the camera straight and it's just going whoosh, downhill. So the one thing to be said for all these hills is the opportunity for some views. And so Seattle loves trees, so there's a lot of large, fully developed trees, right? But if you're up here in Fremont, you know, I'll show you this view through the willows. There's these houses. They're gonna capture that same view of downtown, those sunsets, at the water. I mean, you know, one of the reasons people move out here is for the water and for the mountains, and it's a whole nother level if you get into a place where you can see exactly what you came here for. So some really tremendously beautiful views from some of these homes here in Fremont. Other neighborhoods have it too, but just kind of want to show you what we can capture from the street, and hopefully gives you an idea of what things look like. I mean, that is west, and that is pink as pink. You can see a little bit coming through. So, all right, so I figured great spot to close out the video there is with Fremont Brewing right there behind me. And you know, had a lot of bad lighting as we tried to do this in the wintertime without any, you know, good lighting, but I wanted to put the video together for you. Hopefully it gives you an idea a little bit about, you know, what this area of Fremont looks like. Just on the other side here, that building there is where Brooks Running is. And technically, on the other side of Stone Avenue, that's Wallingford, but people just refer to it as Fremont here. This main thoroughfare, this is that busy road that cuts through Fremont. But hopefully that gives you a good idea. If you're making a move, you want to come out this way, you want to know more, reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text. We can't help you if you don't move out. We love hearing from you. So just reach out to us, we'll connect, and we can just brainstorm some ideas to help you get out here. So really appreciate you checking out the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you.